What's good with y'all? It's your boy Kaz, and we back with another video. This video is gonna be more relationship advice because everyone I've been talking to has been saying that they're going through something in a relationship, or they don't know how to tell if someone cares, or whatever it may be. And so that's what I'm gonna go more on in this video. So first off, like I said in the other video, effort is the way that you are going to tell if someone cares, if someone does not care. If someone wants to do something, that's another thing. If they want to help you, if they want to be there, that shows they care. If they don't ask you like those questions, if they don't ask you things like that, they obviously don't want to be around, because who wouldn't ask their person those type of questions? Like, another thing is like, what are you doing that could be pushing them away? That's another thing. Like, you have to look at this too. You can't just be looking at what they're doing and not what you could be doing to add on or not help in any way. So is there anything that you're doing that could be pushing them away or making them feel like they're not heard? Because that's a big thing in relationships. If you don't feel heard, there's a big percentage, like, it's very likely that the other person doesn't feel heard as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably a misunderstanding somewhere in there, and you got to figure out what that misunderstanding is, and then you got to figure out if you both are willing to overcome whatever that misunderstanding is and come back better. 'Cause that's what it's all about. It's all about learning, growing, healing, and understanding each other. Like, you're not going to understand. Like, here's the thing that I always thought of. I didn't meet said person until whatever age that I met that person at. So whatever they had happened in the years before that, I have no clue what happened. So I'm automatically already like, okay, let me step back, because I don't know what you've been through. So now I'm going to try and, like, not really dig it out of you, but I'm going to try and give you that safe space to, like, hey, if you never had that person that did want to listen or did care to hear how you felt, I am that person. I am right there. And it's because I really want to be. It's not just to get things out of them, to use it against them, things like that. It's because I really care. And I also, like with these videos, I know I can help people. And that's kind of another thing that I like to push out there. Like I said, I'm trying to help whoever I can. So that's just what it is. I don't never feel like, I don't know, I just always feel like I got something that I can help someone with. If you, like, don't understand yourself, I feel like I can help a little bit. I'm still learning myself, but I also am learning what it takes to do that. And in them, I can relay that to other people. That way they don't have to go through it near as bad, or if they're already going through it and they're just like, oh, I don't even understand what's going on. Maybe it gave them a little bit of insight on what they was going in and everything like that. So before I even do anything, I'm already looking at, this person has already been alive for this many years. They've probably been through very traumatic experiences in those years leading up to when we finally met. So that I already walk in with that perception. Like, I'm not sure what it was, but I already know, like, there's some sort of baggage that this person is still holding on to in some sort of way. Like, I'm not saying that it's controlling that person or things like that, but you're still walking in with, okay, I don't want this to end how this ended, or I don't want to get treated the ways that I did, and, like, I don't want to be used, I don't want to be cheated on. Like, whatever it is that person came in there with, I don't know, but I'm already on, like, let me try and give you that safe space, because I don't know if you ever even had someone that you could talk to like that as well. As I don't know what you've been through, I also know that I care. And whenever I care, that's a little bit different, because whenever I care, I'm all in. I don't play around. And, like, I know this kind of went to a different way on this video, but I'm gonna loop back around, I promise. But whenever I care, it's because I'm right there. And no matter what happens, if I say I love you, I just can't turn my heart off of not loving you. I don't say that to just anybody. You got a special place in my heart if I ever told you that I love you. And you forever will. It's just you might not have it the same way if you ended up playing with my heart and did things like that. If you played your position out of it, I don't give those positions back like that. Not that easy, at least. Like, it takes a lot of showing me that you'll never do that shit again. But that's besides the point. But that's like I was saying, that's what I go in there already thinking. So the same way that I don't know that, they don't know that about me. They don't know what I've been through. So I don't go in there expecting them to know what I've been through, to know like exactly what to and not to do. It takes a little bit of learning, but they also have to be willing to do the same thing. Like, whenever you get in your head, they have to be there for you the same way you're gonna be there for them, if that's what it is. And that's another way you could tell. Like, just watch people's actions, because actions tell everything. And if you never heard the quote, like, actions speak louder than words, there it is. Like, that's the realest thing I ever heard, is actions speak louder than words. And after you actually listen to it and put that into play with your relationships and things like that, you'll start to notice, like, okay, this is what that meant. Because I think I said it in another video, I'm sure I did, anybody can say anything, but there's not a lot of people that are gonna do anything. There's not a lot of people who will really do it. So not everyone who says that is as real as they claim they are and go and do them things. And you'll see it eventually. That's why I said do a 3-month rule. That's why I got a 4-month rule, but do at least a 3-month rule. I got a 4-month rule myself. But like I said, that's just a thing to put in place, just so you know, like, hey, I ain't getting too attached. I ain't gonna let myself get attached to where if this person leaves, I'm heartbroken, laying down depressed, just not wanting to do anything, not wanting to be motivated, anything like that. Like, don't let it get you there. Let it hurt, because of course everything's gonna hurt. If it mattered to you, it's gonna hurt. Even if it ain't that much, it's gonna hurt. You're losing something or whatever it is, like, it's gonna hurt. But it's also like, hey, that person didn't do what they said they was gonna do. That's not who you truly, like, were trying to fall in love with. It wasn't the expectation of who this could be, it's who is this. And that's the discernment part. And that's the actions speak louder than words, because like I said, people who won't do anything won't do anything. Like, and the people that will. And you'll see it. Like, I don't know, I don't really know anymore, like, to put on it. I just know, like, if you pay attention to people's actions, if you pay attention to how people are around you, and then watch how they are around certain people. Now, I'm not saying go spying, but just be observant, and don't play dumb. Like, don't let yourself get played dumb. Don't let yourself be looking stupid. Make sure that you stay on everything. If you see something weird, call it out. If you see anything that you ain't messing with, don't let it slide, not even one time. If you see something that you don't like, say it, let it be known. Because the worst thing that it can do, the worst thing that it could do is make it to where that person doesn't want to speak to you again. Like, and that says nothing about you. That says everything about that person. They probably was doing what you was talking about, or they probably just didn't want to grow from it. And I always heard people will run to what's easy, and that's like facts. That's why if people don't want to change, they're gonna find someone that don't care about what they're doing, that doesn't hold boundaries, that doesn't hold standards like that. They're gonna find them people that they can manipulate, that they can play games with. They're gonna just search for those people. And if you got a lot of empathy, those are the people that they search for. It's like, you care. They know you're gonna care. They know they can get you attached. They know that they can play with you. They know they can get things out of you. So don't let them. Don't let people play with you. Just don't do it. This is just me trying to help, for real. Because I went through it for years and years and years. Being used and used and used and abused and cheated on and told that this person wanted me and then not. I'm sure everyone else has been through it too. So it's like, hey, I'm just trying to help the next person so that way they don't go through it. I had someone that commented on my YouTube video the other day, and they said, I've never even had an actual relationship, but I'm happy that I found this video or something like that. Like, I know that's not exactly word for word what was said, but pretty much like this video helped me for when I do. And that's kind of what I was putting out there. Like, you might not be going through this at the moment, but if there comes a point in time whenever you do start going through this and you do start falling for someone and you do start talking to someone and getting to them points, make sure you know, like, if you really want that person to be there like that, make sure that person's there like that. Don't let them be there half-assed if you want them there all the time. And I'm not saying all the time, like, you gotta stay right here beside me 24/7. No, let people do what they gonna do, because that's gonna show you what they want to do. If someone wants to be right there, they gonna be right there. If someone don't want to be right there, they ain't gonna be right there. They gonna make excuses. They gonna do a lot of things that shows that they don't want to be right there. So don't try to make that person be right there. Just let them go find whatever it is that they try to find. Because, like, let that person be happy. If you really care about someone, let that person be happy. That's why I don't understand why people would play with me like that. Like, why you tell me that you care about me and you want to be with me if this is what it's going to be? Like, you shouldn't just give up whenever things ain't easy. And that's what a lot of people do. But, hey, that's them, not me. And that's like how I look at it. Like, that's them, not me. I ain't playing with no one. I ain't doing no one dirty. My shoulders are clean. That's why I don't have to look over them and shit like that. Like, that's the reason why I keep them that way. That's why I don't do no one dirty. That's why, like, I could so easily cheat on the next person that I'm with. Easily. Like, I could easily go be talking to fucking hella females. But to me, that don't show me or anybody else anything, but I'm easy to get. I'm that easy person. I'm the one that they could just play around with and get whatever out of. And no, I'm not that person. Nah, I hold myself to a way higher standards than to just be passed around or just be fucking with this person and this person and this person. Like, nah, I'd rather. Plus, like, doing that shit leads to fucking diseases and like sexual transmitted diseases and shit like that. Like, fuck that. Like, all of that bullshit, nah, I ain't even with it. That's why I stick with one person, and I know this person is clean, and this person knows I'm clean, and like, that's what it is. Like, I don't play around with no bullshit like that. I don't care about having safe sex. I don't care about none of that. Like, I mean, I do care about having safe sex, but I'm not the type to have to worry about it, because I'm not out here fucking this person and this person and this person and this person. Like, that's not me. That's not my body. I ain't on that. I've never wanted to be on that. I always, like, I want to marry my person, and I want to be with that person forever. I want to have maybe another kid, but, like, I've never been the type to play with no one. I've never been the type to be on games with people. I've never been the type to use people. I've never been the type that was manipulative or anything like that. Like, that just ain't me. So whenever I do see people like that, it just shows me, like, hey, I'm at least doing better than, like, anybody doing that type of shit, I'm doing better than them, because I'm not that, and I could be easily, and I know I could, but I'm aware of it. And I don't let myself be that type of person. Whenever I'm like, I know I wouldn't like that. I know that I know I wouldn't like my person to be ran through and be playing with and talking to up some males, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want my person to be that, so I'm not gonna be that myself, because that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want in my person. Whenever I do get with someone, you gonna see, like, it's gonna be a marriage type deal. Like, that's what I'm going for. And if it ain't that, you ain't even gonna know I'm with someone, because that's how I like to keep it. Like, I'm not playing with person, but I don't feel like everybody needs to know what's going on. That's how you ruin shit. But I'm also that type of person, like I said, that person would know, and I'll know, and God will know that that's the only person that I mess with. Or, like, whatever it is, that's the type of person that I am. And there's some people that ain't. There's some people that will play with you. And I know this kind of got off on a different rant, but that's still a good thing to know. It's like, there's people that do that shit. There's people that are manipulated like that. And it's good to know, like, not to play around like that, because of things out there, because of the consequences that could come behind it, like, and shit like that. So, alright, that's gonna be it for this video, because I feel like I'm just rambling on, almost saying the same things. But it's your boy Kaz. I'll talk to you in the next video. Actually, hold up. I appreciate everyone tuning in, everyone that's been commenting. Hit the like, hit the comment. Just comment a way that you discern who really truly loves you and who's just playing with you, and maybe experience that you went through. Hit the like, the subscribe, show some love. All I'm trying to do is help you out. You can help me out a little bit. I appreciate it. I love you. Love everyone. Just want to see you do great things for real. And I hope that this video helps someone out there. Like, get the fake people out of your life. Get people that don't care out of your life. Because all they gonna do is run you into the ground. They gonna make you feel unworthy of yourself. They gonna make you feel less of yourself. And anybody who does that deserves no place in your life. Lose other people, don't lose yourself. That's all I gotta say. Till next time, it's Kaz. I'm out of here.